Imagine two brothers side by side sharing stories, food and dreams. That was Nigeria and Ghana for many years. Long before borders, people moved freely, trading and building communities together. After independence from Britain, their bond grew stronger, two giants leading West Africa. Nigerians saw Ghana as a land of opportunity, especially during Ghana's economic boom after 1957. They set up shops, worked as artisans, and became part of Ghanaian society, marrying, raising families, and enriching the culture. This movement was natural, a testament to Pan-Africanism and the vision of leaders like Kwame Nkrumah. For many, Ghana became home, and the idea of borders felt irrelevant. Nigerians and Ghanaians worked, played, and built dreams together. Generations grew up knowing only harmony and shared prosperity. The bond seemed unbreakable, rooted in a common dream for a united, independent Africa. But this beautiful brotherhood was about to face its greatest test. By the late 1960s, Ghana's economy faltered, cocoa prices dropped, jobs vanished, and anxiety grew. In search of answers, the government issued the Aliens Compliance Order in 1969. All foreigners without proper papers had 2 weeks to leave or legalize their stay. Nigerians, many born and raised in Ghana, were hit hardest. For years, paperwork hadn't mattered. Now they were suddenly aliens. Panic swept through communities as families faced impossible choices. The dream of West African unity crumbled overnight. The order was meant to protect jobs, but it tore apart lives and families. The era of open doors was over, replaced by suspicion and fear. The government's desperate move came at a tremendous human cost. The seeds of bitterness between two nations were sown. The 2-week deadline triggered chaos and heartbreak. Nigerians sold everything for a fraction of its value, packed what they could, and left homes filled with memories. The journey home was grueling. Overcrowded trucks, days without food or water, and dangerous roads. The iconic Ghana must-go bags became a symbol of loss. Many didn't survive the journey. Exhaustion and disease claimed lives. Those who made it arrived in Nigeria traumatized, often to places they'd never known. Officials were overwhelmed, unprepared for the flood of returnees. Families were separated and the sense of belonging was shattered. The returnees faced an uncertain future, now refugees in their ancestral land. The heartbreak of expulsion marked a new, difficult chapter for all. Suddenly, up to 2 million people arrived in Nigeria, straining a country still recovering from civil war. Border towns were overwhelmed. Housing, food, and medical care were scarce. Many returnees had never lived in Nigeria. They spoke with Ghanaian accents and struggled to fit in. Jobs were scarce, and the sudden influx drove down wages, fueling local resentment. Public services buckled under the pressure, and cities like Lagos became overcrowded. The economic impact was severe, slowing national recovery and deepening hardship. Emotionally, returnees felt lost, rejected by Ghana, strangers in Nigeria. Families were split with loved ones left behind in Ghana. The trauma of displacement left deep scars. The expulsion was not just a political event, but a personal tragedy for millions. A generation was left feeling homeless, caught between two nations. The 1969 expulsion left a legacy of mistrust between Nigeria and Ghana. Years later, the roles reversed. Nigeria's oil boom attracted Ghanaians seeking work. When oil prices crashed in the early 1980s, Nigeria faced its own crisis. In 1983, Nigeria ordered undocumented migrants, mostly Ghanaians, to leave within 2 weeks. Over 2 million people, half of them Ghanaian, were forced out. The scenes echoed to the past. Panic, rushed departures, and dangerous journeys. History repeated itself, a cycle of retaliation fueled by unresolved wounds. Both nations blamed immigrants for economic woes, repeating old mistakes. The expulsions damaged not just their relationship, but hopes for West African unity. The Ghana must-go saga became a cautionary tale of nationalism gone wrong. The cycle showed how easily brotherhood can be broken by fear and politics. The expulsions of 1969 and 1983 offer urgent lessons for today. Blaming outsiders for economic problems only deepens division and suffering. These events remind us of our shared humanity. Behind every statistic is a family, a dream, a loss. Migration remains a global issue. Compassion and unity are more important than ever. Thankfully, Nigeria and Ghana have rebuilt their partnership, turning pain into shared history. The Ghana Must Go bag is now a symbol of resilience and irony, not just hardship. This story urges us to nurture brotherhood, not take it for granted. True strength lies in empathy, not exclusion. By remembering this history, we honor those who suffered and commit to building bridges, not walls. Let's ensure such mistakes are never repeated. Unity is our greatest hope.